Margaretha Gertrude Zell, better known as Mata Hari. She became famous as an exotic dancer, but was later accused of being a spy during World War I. Her life has fascinated many writers, filmmakers, and historians. Let's see what was interesting in her life that much. Mata Hari was born on August 7, 1876, in the Netherlands. She had 3 younger brothers. Her father owned a hat shop, then made investments in the oil industry, and became rich enough to give Margaretha and her siblings a lavish early childhood that included exclusive schools until the age of 13. Soon after Margaretha's father went bankrupt in 1889, her parents divorced, and her mother died in 1891. The family fell apart, and Margaretha was sent to live with her godfather, Mr. Visser, in Sneek. She studied to be a kindergarten teacher in Leiden, but when the headmaster began to flirt with her clearly, she was removed from the institution by her godfather. A few months later, she fled to her uncle's home in The Hague. At 18, she married a Dutch soldier named Rudolf MacLeod after responding to his personal ad in a newspaper. They moved to Java, Indonesia, where the marriage quickly became unhappy. MacLeod drank a lot and had a mistress. Despite this, Margaretha found interest in the local culture, something that would shape her later. Margaretha and MacLeod had 2 children, but in 1899, both of them became seriously ill. Their son died while their daughter survived. Some say the boy died from a kind of illness, while others believe a babysitter poisoned him. After this tragedy, the family returned to the Netherlands. They divorced in 1902, and although their daughter stayed with Margaretha at first, she eventually had to give her to MacLeod because she couldn't afford to care for her. In 1903, Margaretha moved to Paris. She tried many jobs to make a living, including teaching piano and German. She even became a prostitute to survive. In 1905, she found success as an exotic dancer and took on the name Mata Hari, which means sun or eye of the day in Malay. She claimed to be from India or Java, though she was Dutch. Her performances were more like stripteases, which made her popular. Many men, especially military officers, admired her. This connection to officers would later lead to her downfall. During World War I, Mata Hari was able to travel freely because the Netherlands stayed neutral. She had a romantic relationship with a Russian officer, Captain Vadim Maslov, whom she called the love of her life. When Maslov was injured during the war, Mata Hari wanted to visit him. The French government told her she could see him if she agreed to become a spy for them. The French believed she could get important information by seducing Crown Prince Wilhelm of Germany, but they didn't realize he didn't actually control much of the army. Mata Hari had performed for the Crown Prince before the war, so the French thought she could use that connection. They offered her 1 million francs to spy on him. In late 1916, she was arrested in England while traveling from Spain and questioned for possible espionage. She later went to Madrid, where she met a German officer and offered to give French secrets in exchange for money. Later on, the chief intelligence officer of the German army had become very frustrated with Mata Hari. She hadn't provided him with any valuable intelligence. Instead, she was selling Paris gossip about the personal lives of French politicians and generals. This was not what he needed. So he decided to end her role. They sent radio messages that revealed Mata Hari as a spy. The French intercepted these messages and identified her as Agent H-21. Her trial was held in July 1917, where she was accused of causing the deaths of 50,000 soldiers. France was struggling with war exhaustion and needed someone to blame. Mata Hari became the perfect scapegoat. Although she wasn't an important spy, her case was exaggerated by the French government and widely publicized. Historians believe she passed on no important secrets and was targeted because of her lifestyle. She admitted to taking money from Germany, but denied passing on any valuable information. Despite her defense, the court found her guilty in just 45 minutes. She was sentenced to death. Mata Hari was executed by a firing squad on October 15, 1917. Some reports say she blew a kiss to the soldiers before being shot, while others claim she bravely faced them without a blindfold. For over 100 years, Mata Hari has been remembered as a spy and a seductive dancer. Recent findings, however, show that her life was filled with hardship and loss. Many now believe she was used as a scapegoat. Whether she was truly a spy or just a victim of circumstances, Mata Hari's story remains a mystery, and she continues to fascinate historians and storytellers alike.